Hey guys, this is this week's Ogham and it is Huath or Hawthorn. So I'm going to read through some of the meanings and things while you have a look at my actual Hawthorn. Isn't it lovely? And we'll talk a little bit about the drawing. Meaning: challenges, obstacles, obstructing a goal, complications concerning love, and reversed, trying to take the easy way out. That's from Stephanie Woodfield's book. Tree lore. A fairy tree, hawthorns were used as maypoles and the flowers were worn by brides to bring happiness in a union. Hawthorn torches were carried in wedding processions to honour the Roman goddess Cardia, to whom the tree was sacred, although it was believed she could only be asked to bless the marriage if the groom had made appropriate sacrifices in her honour. Olwyn, the Celtic goddess of spring, was the daughter of the giant, don't ask me to pronounce it, whose name means giant hawthorn. When the hero Huath fell in love with her, he was given several impossible tasks to complete before he could wed Olwyn, linking the hawthorn with love, fertility, and overcoming obstacles. Magic, the fae, and overcoming obstacles. A hawthorn's most striking features beyond its thorns are its snow-white flowers and red berries. Red and white colours are colours of the Celtic underworld and mark this as a fairy tree. It must also represent the necessity to accept the territory in which you find yourself. However, keep your goal in mind and do not be dissuaded or disheartened. There are more positive aspects. Flowering in May in the Northern Hemisphere, it signals the time has come to celebrate the rising sap of sexuality that blossoms in the greenwood. Hawthorn has a long-standing association with fertility ceremonies, including maypole dancing. A garland of its leaves was often placed atop the maypole. It's long been used to guard and protect burial mounds, the dwelling of the side. I've forgotten how to pronounce that. Oh, I'm so tired, you have to forgive me. The hawthorn on Wariel Hill at Glastonbury is a famous example. I'm going to say this here, because I'm going to say this probably in the other video as well, but I cannot help but feel disappointed at some of the relatively negative portrayals of Huath or Hawthorn. It makes me think of interpretations of the Morrigan herself, where she is demonized and stereotyped by those afraid of her feminine power and sexuality. Given my wand is Hawthorn that I dedicated to the Morrigan, and that branch not only appeared at my doorway but in the centre of my room to protect me last week, I cannot help but think of it more favourably than some of the interpretations. Okay, so on the drawing down the bottom, let's go over the whole thing, there you go, is a burial mound. And we do have some of the thorns along the stem itself, and the burial mound is part and parcel of the Ogham. And then we have love hearts attached to here, but they're sort of attached to strings and things, so it's that idea of it's accessible but you have to reach it, so there's the goal of it. A few of the flowers, loose, maidenhood, virginity, that sort of thing. A little fae. There we go. And then on top is the garland of the leaves and sort of wild, free-flowing maypole at the top, and overcoming obstacles and love and fertility at the top. So there we go. Many blessings.